Hi, if you're looking for that how to fill the scholarship application form for PhD program, then this video is for you. Assalamualaikum, welcome back to my YouTube channel Accelerator to Achieve. I hope you all are doing well and safe. This video is the continuation of our DAAD Scholarship video series. If you want to see all the videos, then you can find the link of all videos in the description below. In this video, we will talk about that how you can fill the scholarship application form for PhD program and how to download the reference form. So let's start the video. Dear friends, so in DAAD Scholarship, you do not have to fill the application form online, but you have to download the application form and fill it on your computer, and you have to upload the application form on the DAAD portal. So first of all, you have to register on the DAAD portal. To register on the DAAD portal, you have to open this web page. I had put this link in the description below. Once you open this web page, you can find that you can register now by clicking on the register now over here. But if you had already registered, you can enter your email address and password to sign in. So we are going to register first and then we will sign in. So you have to click on register now. Once you click on register now, you will find this web page. Here you have to enter your email address and then click on the send verification code, and you will find one verification code on your email address, and then you have to enter that verification code on this web page. You have to enter your password. You have to again confirm your password. You have to write your gender, first name, surname, and the preferred language, and then you have to click on this checkbox and then click continue. Once you register, now you can enter your email address and password to sign in. I had already registered, so I'm going to enter my email address and password and then click on sign in. After clicking sign in, you will find this web page on your screen. Now you have to click on personal funding to fill the application form for PhD program. Now you can read those instructions, but don't worry, I'm here to help you. So before downloading application form, you have to download the Adobe Reader or Acrobat Pro on your computer to use the form. If you don't want to download Adobe Reader or Acrobat Pro on your computer, you can also download the Foxit Reader. If you had already installed, then it is fine. If you don't have these software on your computer, then you can click on download here. I have already installed on my computer, so I'm not going to download it here. So now we are going to download the application form and then we will fill that application form. So you have to click on the application. So now once you click on application, you will find this web page. Now here it is asking for you the selection of the funding program. As you are applying for doctoral program in Germany, it is already selected. You want to change it, then you can click on here, and it is asking you regarding the selection of country of residence and target country of residence. If you're from Pakistan, India, whatever the country from you are, you have to select it over here. And what is your target country? Of course, Germany, so it is already selected over here. And commencement of funding, so you have to select your status at the starting of application. So as we are graduate, so it is graduate is selected. If you want to change, then you can change it over here, right? So now you have to click on continue. Once you click on continue, you will find this web page. Your selected data is shown over here. Now it is giving you the option download form. Now click here to download a new funding application form. Now once you click on this, you will get the application form download in your computer. Now before going to continue to next step, we have to fill this application form. Once we fill our application form, we will upload the application form over here, and then we can click on continue the next step. Once you click on the continue to the next step, the form will be checked automatically, and if you do not fill the form properly, it will give you some errors. If it is fine, then it will give you the option to continue to the next step. Okay, after filling your form, you have to attach the attachments, and then it will give you the overview, and then you can submit your application form. Okay, and here you can see different personal message. If you get any message then you can see those messages over here. And if you want to download the reference form, then you can click on the request for reference form over here. Now, how you can download the reference form? Now here it is asking you the name of your referee. For example, academic title is the referee academic title is professor, so you have to write over here its name, for example Abbas, and its last name is Ali, for example. And what is name of university? So you have to write the university name, for example Mehran University of Engineering and Technology. And then after that, you have to select the funding from, as it is already selected. You have to select your country of residency, whatever the country you have to select. Now you have to select the funding, from where funding will be start. You have to select the funding from dash and dash. So I'm just filling this as a randomly to show you that how you can download the reference form. And then you have to select subject area, and then you have to subject. And once you fill all this information, you can find this option over here, create reference form. And once you click on the create reference form, it says that the PDF document was successfully generated. Now you can download the document. It is a reference form over here in German language and English language. If you fill the information wrong, then you can request new additional form. So if I want to download, so I will click on English, and reference form will be downloaded. As we discussed in our previous leader, you have to send this reference form to your referee to fill it and send it by the post, or it can be sent to you, and you can post it with your documents. Now see, I opened this form in other software, so it is unable to open over here. So I'm going to open this in the Acrobat Reader. Once I open this in the Acrobat Reader, it will open. Now see, this is the reference form. Every detail is filled. Now I have to confirm the detail I fill over there are fine over here or not. If there is a mistake, then you can request an additional form, as I mentioned you. Now you have to send this form to your referee and ask him or her to complete this reference form. Okay. Now let's move to the main topic of our video, that how you can fill the application form for the DAAD Scholarship for PhD program. So you have to open this with the Adobe Acrobat Reader. Once you click on this, it will be open in the Adobe Acrobat Reader, but I believe that it can be also open in the Foxit Reader. So let try. Yeah, okay. So it can also be open in the Foxit Reader. Okay. So now once you open this application form, here it shows the general information, what is the application program status, it is fine as you filled already. Now details for application. Now single star shows the compulsory field, and the star within a bracket shows the dependent compulsory field. Okay. So now you have to enter your family name over here. For example, I'm right to Sheikh. If applicable, name at the birth, you have to write. If you have any title, then you can write over here. Your first name, whatever your first name is, you have to fill over here. What is your date of birth, your place of birth, your country of birth, you have to write over here. You have to select nationality over here. Again, nationality over here. What is the form of address? You have to select gender and marital status. And if you have children, then write over here. Now, country of permanent residence, from where you are applying for a scholarship or funding. So if you are applying from Pakistan, write over here Pakistan. And is your country of origin different from the country in which you live permanently? Then you have to select yes or no. If yes, then you have to write the country name. And then coming to the home address, you have to write a care of. CO means a care of. So if you want to write the name of anybody, please enter the name of the person or institution through whose correspondence address you can be contacted at all times by post, your street address, your zip code, your city name, your country name. And if you want to write telephone number, mobile phone number, you can write, because this is not the compulsory field, but the compulsory field. Email address is your compulsory field, so you have to fill it. And in this form, in this section, you have to enter additional information if you want to fill it. Now details for application. Now name and address of next of kin who should be contacted in emergency. If you have a next of kin, then you have to enter his or her information. If you don't want to fill, then just click on no. And what else? Yeah, next, coming to the details for application. Now here you have to write the institution name and their city name. For example, our destination country is Germany, but city, there are different cities in Germany, so you have to select any, and you have to select institution depending upon the university in which you want to apply. And then if you have other if you don't want to add any other institution, then you have to click on this checkbox. But if you want to add other country, you don't have to click on this checkbox. And here you have to select your group. For example, my group is engineering. You have to select subject in which you want to do PhD. So you can add three references over here, three not references but preferences. So if you want other institution as your alternative, then click on alternative. If you want other institution as additional, then you have to click on additional. And if you want none of them, then you have to click on none. So you can add three institution for over here. And if you talk about the subject area, what is your subject area, you have to write over here. And again, what is your subject, you have to enter over here, and you have to give your explanation. So if it is not possible to assign your application to the above selection list, or if you have assigned your application to a subject which differs from the subject you are currently studying last study, you can add an explanation here. Okay. Now, what made you choose your host institution or host university? Now you have to give the brief reason that why you had selected the mentioned university mentioned above. So is your stay part of a cooperation agreement? If there is an agreement, then you have to click select yes or none. So do you have already have contacts there? If you have already contacted professor, or if you know anyone over there in the university in which you are applying, then you have to click yes, and with whom you have to enter the detail. Now, do you have confirmation that you have academic supervision? If the supervisors agree to supervise you, then you have to click yes. If not, then none. Have you received notification? If you receive notification that you satisfy admission requirements, then click yes. If no, then none. What is your planned duration of stay from and to? You have to enter over here. So date, month, and year, and similarly for the what is your duration of requested funding. Okay. So now here in this box, you have to outline your research study or work project. If you are applying for continued funding, please also state reason for extension. So you have around 400 characters, which means around 260 to 270 words. And if an extensive description, if you want an extensive description, then you have to add it on separate sheet. Okay. Now you have to enter your secondary school information over here. And here in the completed examination section, you have to enter your bachelor, master, etc. Okay. So for example, I'm going to select group over here, subject group. So it is my engineering. What was my subject in bachelor? For example, civil engineering. What was the type of exam? So you have to write as a bachelor's degree, and what was the result? So you can write over here. Okay. If you want to add another entry, you can click on new entry. If you want to delete this entry, you can click on delete this entry. Similarly, here you have to enter your current last home institution. From where did your master's? You have to write over here, type study program, and then major and the second subject and third subject as per your preferences. Okay. Now here you have to write that what will be your highest academic qualification at the time your application begins. Will you have a degree when your funding begins? If yes, then click on yes. If no, then click on no. If yes, then you have to enter your qualification. What was your qualification, date of completion, what was your degree name, select group and subject. Okay. Now here you have to enter any previous study, research or working stage or other activities abroad. So select country and what was the purpose. So you have to write each and everything over here. And you have to here enter your previous and current professional teaching or artistic activities over here. What was the activity name and what was the duration. Okay. Now coming to the previous and current scholarship from DAAD or other organization. If you receive any scholarship before in your bachelor master degree program, then you have to click yes. If you do not receive any scholarship, then you have to just click on none. If yes, then you have to fill this table. What was the funding organization, program, from, and to. Okay. And do you aim to obtain a degree? Of course, you are applying for the degree, so you have to click yes. What kind of degree you do you aim to obtain? Of course, PhD degree. If double degree, then click on yes. If not, then click on no. Where do you intend to obtain your degree? And you have to click as the destination university. Okay. Do you intend getting the degree during the scholarship period? You have to select yes, because we want our degree during our scholarship period. Will you receive a salary, annuity, grant, or similar from an employer or public institution? If you are receiving the salary, then you should mention over here. If not, then click on no. Okay. And will you be funded by another organization during the planned funding period, or have you applied for other funding for this period? So they are asking you that if you do not get a scholarship from us, is there any other organization who can fund your studies? So you have to select if yes. If they are giving you funding, then you have to click yes. If no, then you have to click on no, and then you have to write the organization name accordingly. So now here you have to enter your language skills. Documented language skills means you have to enter those language skills of which you have the certificate. For example, you have for example you have English, then you have to write as a IELTS certificate, your points, something like that, and description of other language you can add over here. If you want another language, you can click on add language. If you want to remove, then you can click on remove. Now here you have to enter the language skills which are not document, means of which you don't have the certificate, and you can give here the description of other languages. So what other extracurricular activities interest would you like to mention? You must mention. So in every field, limitation of words is given, so you have to fill the form accordingly. What is your professional goal? So you have to write your professional goal, and other comments, information you think might be of relevance, you can enter over here in this box. Now once you fill the form, you have to save as and with the different name if you want, or in the different folder, so that you can differentiate between the filled form and the form which is not filled yet. Okay. Once you fill your form, you have to come back again to the portal, and then here because you download form from here, and here you will click on continue to next step. Once you click on continue to next step, you have to upload the form over here. Okay. Now as I didn't complete the form yet, for example if I'm trying to upload the form, so let's see what error it is giving. Okay. Now you have to click on upload. Once you click on upload, it will give you option to continue to the next step. Now it automatically gives you the check the form. It automatically check your form, and it gives you the error that you did not fill the mandatory fields. So once you fill your complete form, you can able to go to the next step, which is your attachments. So I'm unable to going to the attachments section right now, but you have to attach all the documents in the add attachment section, and then overview, and in the finish you can submit your application. So that's it. If you have any question, kindly let me know in the comment box below, and if you still did not subscribe my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Take care. Allah Hafiz.